It's a golden turd now, yes. I that's a great analogy, Jay. Right off the top of the dome.
Right off the top of the old dome. Mari Crombo Weebs. My name is Cole. His name is Mike. His name is Jay. We like anime. And this is episode 214.
Correct. It's hard to count.
Correct.
Once we got in the 200s, I'm so confused. We're 14 weeks into this, and I still get confused.
We're 14 weeks past 200. What? No, that can't be. That
can't be right.
No.
We all quit the podcast back in episode 7, I remember.
The episode after you became a guest.
Regardless.
I remember, because Jay was like, I can't work with this buffoon. And then that was the end.
And I've also been wondering how we do this every week for 214 weeks. This week's episode, we are awarding the Fall 2025 awards and seasonal awards here this week. So we're looking back. The final, the death rattle of 2025 rings out. The death nail is going in, and here we are. We're all prepped. I've done lots of research. I've watched many anime.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of prep, I should get my the draft numbers ready.
You should.
Oh, yes.
Yes, you should.
Luckily, they're easily available for you now, Jay.
Yeah.
Also, he'll want to do that just so he can, lord that over us again.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Or because I announce the winner every single time we do awards, and I need the numbers to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Convenient. How convenient.
How convenient that we've arranged that this way, right when you started winning. And many months before that.
If you feel so inclined, dear listener, there's a little button right below this video. It says subscribe. I will send you my thanks via telepathy if you hit the subscribe button.
And potentially like a bonus episode or something. I don't know.
Yeah, bonus episode, but that's exclusive to the patrons. The patrons. So there's levels to this. Hitting subscribe though, that's level 1. That's level 1. If you want to get to level 2, there's an option there too. Regardless, Mike, how's it going? What's new with you?
What's new with me? You know what? I've just been beating off, making beats. I don't know. I bought this fancy like MIDI keyboard thing and downloaded Fruity Loops, which is sounds like a cereal, but it's actually like a what's it called? DAW, digital audio workstation. Put that one in your bingo card. How many times Mike says DAW today? And yeah, I've just been like playing around, making music, and I just forgot how fun it is to like just make something, Like it's just, you get lost in it, and then you just like, next thing you know, you're 6 hours in and you're like, I don't know. I think this 16th note, it just needs to be 1 16th note further into the bar. I think let's try it. And then you mess with it, and then you listen to it back and you're like, no, I had it right the first time. Dang it.
No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Yeah.
Yeah. So like as you heard last week on the episode, there was a AniPro original song for the ad break. And we're in the process of trying to free ourselves from the chains of licensing.
Yeah, I don't know. We've been having issues with it. We keep getting copyright stricken.
Honestly, like the platforms that host podcasts are not particularly kind when it comes to small creators and copyright content.
I pay
even
for
if
those.
you pay for it. If you pay for it.
Yeah.
So it's
they don't
just
care, though.
They don't care. We're just a small little bug, and they can step on us whenever they want. So now they won't be able to, because we're going to make it all. We're going to do everything in house. We're going to make and eat the sausage in front of you live on air. But yeah, my first song accidentally turned out to be like a real. I sent it to Cole and Jay here, and it just accidentally turned into this real like moody. I don't even know what to call it. It was like a moody EDM. I don't even.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to call it either. I like it though. I like it.
Yeah.
I like what you got cooking up right now. And I'm waiting for you to send me the final draft. Maybe it'll be in this week's episode. Who knows?
I'm thinking I'll get something done for this week's episode. So hopefully you'll hear it at the break today because I want to get it out there. Yeah.
And we're excited to announce that Jay will have a freestyle rap coming out next week.
He's freestyling over it. Never again. Listen, if you want to come
two
back
raps on this podcast. I think 2 is enough.
Well, I mean, you ever hear the rule of 3? Things are best in 3s.
Mm-hmm. I've been getting messages saying,
"Have you?" From me, probably.
We need more. The fans are clamoring for
bring back MCJ. They say
MCJ. How would you type that, Jay? Would it be MCJ, like all single letters?
Yeah, it would just be like the EMCEEJAY, like just overcomplicate it for no reason. No,
you're going for the unabbreviated first MC and then the abbreviated J.
Eminem did it. Eminem did it, right?
That's true.
It's just his initials, but he spelt it out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's true. But no,
true.
I'd probably just
never realized that. Sorry, go ahead, Jay.
I'd probably just do like MCJ, like the letters.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's easier to write, it's easier to remember, and it's easier for people to like just see it and be like, "Oh, I know what that is."
Mm-hmm. Debut album in the next couple months. We're working on it.
Yeah. The AniPro album coming out soon.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Watch, that does way better than the podcast.
Just beeps and boops.
Yeah,
beeps and boops from the three of us.
Do you guys ever have that happen when like you kind of get like in the creative like flow state, and then next thing you know, it's like that, you know, when you're like playing a game and then next thing you know, it's like 8 hours have passed, you haven't blinked in 7, and like you're literally like on the brink of death, but like it was fun the whole time. Does that ever happen with you creatively? Because I know you both have creative endeavors as well. So
yeah. I know Jay's probably been more recent than me.
What?
Oh,
in doing what?
Just,
with the writing, I would think.
Yeah, being like creative, flexing the creative muscles.
I don't know. I mean, like, whenever I'm creative, it's mostly just like, I have an idea in my mind, let's get it out, and however long that takes is whatever it is.
Time well spent.
Yeah, like, I never, like, when I'm done doing it, go like, oh my god, that much time passed. I'm just like, I'm done. Good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But as a creative, it's also like, I'm never done.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And I know, Mike, you can be a perfectionist as well. I could see you like really like getting into the weeds on like the
I don't know,
mastering.
Remastering my track that I made there until I had the snare volume just correct, because the snare was slightly too loud, and then I'd be like, oh well, now the chords are drowning out the bass line. I need the bass to be a little higher, and it's just. Yeah, no, you're absolutely correct. You hit the nail on the head. But the interesting thing that I picked up when Jay was talking is that, like, how I approach stuff like that, like particularly music and stuff, is like I'm more of a fan of the kind of have like a rough idea of like what you want. Just be like, okay, I want to write something about this or this vibe, but like I don't have like a concrete. Here's what my final product will look like when I start making something. I usually just kind of find it. I just kind of start and then find it along the way. But it sounds like, Jay, maybe you have like the final product in mind more so than I would say.
Not really like the final product, but more like a general, kind of what you're saying, a general idea of like what I want to get done. But if I think of something better, then I'll change it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But like, let's say you're writing a short story. Do you have like the beginning, middle, and end nailed down before you put pen to paper?
It mostly is just like, I'll come up with the concept for it of like, okay, what would I want to say with this? And then stem it from there. And then like,
okay.
So I'd go, okay, so if I come up with, like, let's say I wrote a story about, like, I'm just gonna come up with something on the fly. A story about a war where, like, the, like, ammunition is infinite, let's say. Like, I start with that and I go, okay, so, like, what do I do with that? How does this carry our characters, and where does it lead them? And then I just, like, go from there to, like, okay, so, like, where, if it's leading them here, where do they start out? And then I just kind of fill in the middle as I go.
Right. Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. I'm a noodler. I'm a noodler. And that would be that's how I would describe my my creative process. I'm a noodler.
I'm a bit of a noodler myself.
No, honestly though, like just recently when I was, like, playing music, it was just cycling through different synth sounds until like I found something I liked, and then I was like, oh, okay, I can play with
Sometimes
that.
you just gotta find, like, that's how maybe music's different than writing though. I'm, like, thinking of this now, but yeah, you kind of have to, like, have, like, a vibe, and then you have to just somehow get that vibe physically out, and you have to find exactly the right tool to do it. It's kind of how music works. Yeah.
Like I randomly just made this, like, French house beat.
Yeah. That sounds sick.
I don't know. I was playing with what's that MIDI bass machine?
The Moog?
No, whatever.
Whatever.
I was gonna say, find a way to associate with Sandfall Interactive. You'll get all the awards you need.
Yeah, it's that's my process. That's how I podcast as well. I just noodle right now. I'm noodling. Yeah. I'm noodling.
Yeah. Before you noodle anymore, I'm gonna grasp control of the conversation back and then just hand it over to my co-host Jay, because I feel like we've talked long enough about the creative process. Jay, what's on your silly little mind?
So there was something that I watched recently this week that just sparked a big eureka moment, and I wanted to talk about it here because I thought it was really interesting.
Okay.
So I watched a video on YouTube about the Zelda timeline.
I'm in. Let's go.
Oh God.
If you want to watch it yourself, it's by a YouTuber that goes by the name of King K. Would highly recommend watching that video. It's such an interesting video essay. But essentially he talks about, like, how we are so obsessed with the Zelda games being a central timeline that we've lost the concept of Zelda being a legend. And how every game is meant to be a retelling of the same story.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah, it's all just something, it's all just based on one legend that's been passed down through generations. So because every game is different, it's just, like, a different interpretation of the same story. So one person would tell it about how he traverses a land of twilight, or one will say how this hero traverses the sea to find his sister, but it's all from the same root story.
Is the video called Zelda is a Legend, Not a Timeline? Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, I've linked it in our doc, but maybe I'll put it in the description here too, because
you know what?
I want to watch that.
I think I'm somewhere in between the hardcore, like, I need a timeline, people, and, like, just letting it breathe. Because, like, there are some stories that are clear continuations of previous ones. Ocarina of Time, and then it's Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, and Wind Waker. Those are the only four that are, like, connected.
Well, here's the thing. Like, Twilight Princess kind of alludes to it in the sense that, like, we know through external stuff that the Stalfos that teaches him sword skills is the hero of time, but just by playing through the game, there's no actual evidence to prove it. If we didn't have that external stuff, really, is there anything that makes it different from Ocarina of Time in terms of, like, following that same legend?
Yeah, I hear you. It's just in my headcanon, those are the only four that are, like, connected.
and
all of the other ones are all just
the thing. But that's the thing, like, that's the beauty of it being a legend, is you can have any interpretation you want. Like, if that's how you want to interpret The Legend of Zelda, that's how you can interpret it, and that's great. If you want to interpret them as separate retellings of the same legend, you can do that too.
Yeah.
I actually really like that interpretation, to be honest with you. Like,
yeah,
the time, like, I'm more of a who cares. Like, I don't think that the creators really care that much about the timeline. That's my personal opinion.
They shouldn't.
I think that they have. I honestly think that's correct. The King K's review of this is that it's a legend. It's not something that's supposed to make sense. Legends don't. Legends are like not really. That's not what they're really for.
Yeah, like, I mean, think of like, and he alludes to this. He talks about like the story of King Arthur. Like, there are many different retellings of the story of King Arthur.
Yeah,
and like you could probably, to some of the stories, link them together, but like, there are some tellings of King Arthur where he's a woman. There are some tellings of King Arthur that but like they're all just different stories that create this legend.
It was something I was actually just recently thinking about over the holidays as well. I was driving home from my dad's, that long 2-hour drive I have back from my dad's place. And I was like, I think we get a little too hung up, specifically with Zelda, but worrying about like where does A Link to the Past fall into this on the time? Like, who cares? Who cares? That's kind of why I appreciate the new games in that sense, because they clearly do not. They're not concerned about lining up with anything. They've even said that they take place in like a different timeline.
They said that Age of Imprisonment, which is the new Hyrule Warriors game, is a canon follow-up to Tears of the Kingdom. But like, I feel like they only do that for the people that clamor for a timeline.
Well, that's fine. Like, that can be a trilogy, but now let's move on. Like, the next set of games don't need to line up with these ones. They can just be a whole new, like, let's start a new continuity. Let's do a standalone, like, Zelda 1 and 2, obviously those were 1 and 2. Those were sequels to each other. But like when they did A Link to the Past, like that was
basically a remake of Zelda 1, essentially.
Yeah, they weren't thinking about like, how does this work in the timeline? They made a backstory to it. Not being concerned about like where is this?
It's just another tale in the legend.
Yeah. And I honestly think that's kind of one of the nice things about Nintendo is like, I think they take that approach for a lot of their games is like realistically, tell me the timeline of the Mario franchise, right? Like they just make a fun game and then worry about the rest later. And then like the lore is definitely there and they put the effort into making it as well. But it's at the end of the day, it's just play a fun game.
Yeah, they're games.
Well, I mean, Miyamoto's philosophy when approaching video games is story second, fun first, right?
100% valid. Yeah.
But where does the movie fall into the Zelda timeline, though? Like, that's what I'm really.
It looks surprisingly good. I'm hyped for it, actually.
I'm surprised how good. I mean, we've only had like 2 pictures come out of it.
I mean, it's just like behind the scenes screenshots. But I'm interested. It could be good. It could also just be not.
The Mario movies have been, or the Mario movie was genuinely good, and like I feel like they figured out the formula. They figured out the formula lately for making movies based on video games. So
I think that the big thing about the Mario movies, and this isn't a dig against it. It's just like their own way of tackling a movie is it's a lot more focused and interested in leaving Easter eggs for fans to look forward to and make it an experience rather than telling a deep, compelling narrative, which is fine because it's a video game movie.
They're targeting to children, right? And children are going to get bored. Like if you did the second thing there, you'd be me watching Lord of the Rings when I was 12, trying to pay attention to this movie with the deep lore, but just falling asleep and kind of being like, fight some orcs for the goddamn it, stop walking.
Yeah, I think Mario lends itself to that too, because like, what is the narrative of the Mario games, really?
Yeah, it's Zelda, almost like it doesn't even matter. Yeah.
Zelda, like it's a bit more lore heavy, so I'm curious how they're gonna be tackling that one.
It feels like, and I don't mean to put this in a comparative light to diminish from it, or to like take anything away from it, but it feels kind of like a Lord of the Rings light a little bit.
Yeah,
in the sense that like it's just a fantasy with deep lore if you want to get into it, but it can also just be a fun thing that has a lot of references and things like that.
Yeah. I'm curious.
Yeah,
because the
I will check it out for sure.
Yeah. Just real quick, if I'm curious if any of you listening to this or watching this are have an opinion on the Zelda timeline. How do you feel about it? Do you agree with the legend take? Do you have a view on the timeline? Do you agree with the official one with the 3 splitting branches, or do you have your own interpretation? Curious to hear your thoughts on that. But I'm also curious to hear Cole's thoughts on what's on his mind.
Well, I'm gonna take us in a little bit of a different direction here, I think.
Oh God.
I was playing today on my PC, The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, and let me tell you,
the ironic thing is I knew this. Cole, Jay, when we were waiting for you to come on, Cole was literally talking about this, and it's kind of funny because I don't think you didn't join when he was talking about it, so it's in the air right now. Zelda.
Yeah, this is just the universe is speaking. It's a Zelda time. Man. Honestly, like I know I do this all the time, but like it's got to be up there for like one of the best Zelda games. It's just got such a good flow. It's timeless. The fact that they were able to come into the Super Nintendo era and just be like, let's just like go all in, like make like a compelling story and everything. Cause like the famous thing about the first game is that it's like notorious for just like, it throws you in and you just got to figure it out yourself. Like there's not much of a backstory or anything. This one, like you get like these epic cutscenes and everything, as epic as you could get on the Super Nintendo.
And I mean, it looks fantastic.
It looks awesome.
Yeah.
It looks awesome. The bosses are a lot of fun. That said, I do play it on PC, so I'm using cheats. I'm using unlimited
famously
health.
an easy mode gamer. You're like, how can I make this child's game easier for myself?
But, like my thing with Zelda is I always like the puzzles more than the combat anyway. So like I'll just leave myself to figure out the puzzles, and the combat will just be like,
it's got both.
I just hack away. I hack away, and the enemies are hacking away at me, but they're not doing anything. I'm like Kirito. In that one scene where all those bad guys are hacking away at him.
You're like playing like basically a Dynasty Warriors game. Yeah,
essentially. Yeah,
I think it's funny though, because like it's like guy plays Zelda game, and it's like every time you travel, you're like, man, this is the greatest city ever. Guy plays Zelda game, he's like, man, this is one of the best games ever. It's like, there's a reason there's a reason they're famous. Yeah.
No, I mean, just in terms of like the Zelda tier list, like I think I think it's got to be up there.
Where would you put it? And what's your number one first to I guess give context?
Like right now, it's tough because like right now, Tears of the Kingdom, I think they've perfected that formula and can't really. I think it's time to move on from it, but like this one's got to be up there. Like if Tears of the Kingdom is an S, this has to be in that same tier list, in that same tier.
Okay,
I think.
Valid.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still have to play Wind Waker. I have it downloaded.
Best game ever made.
I've got to play it.
Yep.
I've got to play it. Twilight Princess is also great. Like Twilight.
Yeah.
Like Ocarina of Time's really good too. Obviously. They're all good.
Yeah.
My pick is Ocarina of Time, I think, because it's just like it's kind of like saying the Beatles are one of the best bands of all time. It's kind of just the impact it had. And
it holds up.
And to me personally too. So yeah, it holds up. Yeah.
The thing with Ocarina of Time is like if you're emulating it, you have to play it on an N64 controller. You have to. It's borderline impossible to play on anything else.
I play it on my 3DS, but that's
or you're playing the 3DS remake where like the controls are actually set up for that. But just the way that they like, if you're playing it on your Switch,
controller is an absolute nightmare. I totally agree. Yeah.
If you're playing it on the Switch, you kind of need that N64 Switch controller, because to play it on like a Pro controller is difficult. Jay, obviously, you're Wind Waker.
Yeah.
Obviously. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. The other one I was playing it last night too, which is a franchise I've had a tough time getting into because it's notoriously difficult. Again, thank God for cheats with emulating games. I was playing Super Metroid. Too.
I can't get into them because they're too hard. They're too hard for me. Can't do it.
Oh man, the alien like aesthetic, like they're clearly so like based on like the alien movies.
Yeah.
The music in that one too. Again, like when they released the Super Nintendo, they were like, we are gonna like push this machine as hard as we can.
Yeah.
Like that jump from the NES to the SNES.
16-bit truly is like the peak of like 2D graphics in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the best games in 2D pixel format are 16-bit. Like between the Game Boy Advanced and the Super Nintendo, it's just like there's a lot of peak games on there. Chrono Trigger is the obvious, in my opinion, best of the bunch too.
Yeah.
So,
Cole, have you gone to Kraid yet?
No, I only beat the first boss, I think.
Okay.
I think. Now I'm lost because I don't know what to do. The other thing with those old games is they would pad the time by just not telling you what to do.
Yeah. It doesn't hold your hand whatsoever. But like, especially back in the NES days, like this was when games were, and I mean, we've kind of come full circle with this. Games were super expensive. So like you'd only get like one game for like a couple months. And people knew that. It was also kind of coming out of the arcade era where you were putting your quarters in. Now it's how do we take as much time out of the gamer as we possibly can.
I saw a recent thing where it was
we don't tell people.
They've changed games from being about making sure they maximized the gamer's dollar because you paid once and then you played as much as you could. Now it's about maximizing the amount of dollars you get from the gamer is how games work nowadays. It's just the dynamic is flipped and it's made things worse.
Yeah. Sometimes there are still good games that come out.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But there's a lot of slop. So that's what's happening with all of us. We should probably get into these actual awards though here.
I was just gonna say before you transition out, the only thing that I hate about Link to the Past is I still want to know what the heck is Zelda to Link. The uncle says at the beginning of the game, Zelda is your, and then gets cut off when he dies. And then you never find out. Yeah.
I think
he's like, take this sword and shield. You must protect the princess. Zelda is your, and then dies.
I think it's destiny. I think that's
I think so too, but you never get a definitive answer.
Yeah, that's my headcanon.
Also, Lincoln's mortal enemy.
She is your doom.
Forgot the most important part. Yeah.
She is your doom. Zelda and Link are not romantic. They should not be romantic. That's my thing. Like I like the Ocarina thing where like they're not romantic at all.
I think the closest you get to a Zelda and Link romance is in Skyward Sword.
And the most I think Tears of the Kingdom. I think it's kind of implied that they're an item.
I kind of read it as just like he's her knight.
It could be.
That's how I think it's supposed to be in my headcanon.
Anyway, we're doing awards. We're doing awards here. We should probably get into it. We're talking. We're feeling a little spicy, So what's the best way to start? Add a little spice to your dish. We're going to talk about the biggest flop of this season.
Well, I mean, before we do that, we got to find out who's awarding first.
I kind of wanted to overlap.
What are we even awarding? I don't even know.
I kind of wanted to just not do that, but Jay, it seems like you really want to.
Well, I mean, we've got to keep tradition.
No, who am I? Yeah, we got to keep tradition. You're right.
Well, I wonder why Cole didn't want to do it this time, this specific time.
Yeah. Why not this specific time, Cole?
Yeah.
Well,
let's start with
Jay. Don't know what we do here. The way we do awards is at the beginning of a season, we'll draft 5 shows that we think are going to be good. They're all new shows, so we have no preconceived notion about whether or not they'll actually hit the mark in terms of an adaptation or they'll flop. We just have trailers and whatever source material we could possibly read to go off of. And whoever gets the best average score, we average the average scores from any list out to give us a definitive score that whoever wins gets to award first, and whoever comes in last gets to award last. But it balances out because they get to draft first.
Yeah, and I'll say if you're interested in the drafts, we have the audio video recordings on Patreon. If you want to watch us do the draft, and then also if you just want to see the results of all of our drafts we've ever done, they're in our Discord and they're the documents part. It says a thing called our seasonal drafts document there. You can look back and see how the history of our drafts has gone.
Mm-hmm. Scores also change over time. So like it might say we might say like, oh, so-and-so won, but it might turn out like, oh, no, they didn't. That's because people still score shows after things end.
Yeah.
We have a cutoff. We've got a cutoff, and the scores and the rankings are based off of that initial cutoff. So who came in third, Jay?
Who came in third? That is a fantastic question. The person who came in third.
I agree. It is a fantastic
I don't
question.
know. I think we should just get into the awards.
Hold on. We gotta run the numbers, crunch all the variables, and find out the true answer behind who came in third here. And the results are in with a score of 67 flat. The person coming in third is
score.
Mike.
Dang. Oh, yeah. Well, it's such a high score. Like that sounds like first numbers to me. I don't know. That's.
I mean, some seasons it might be.
I don't know. 6, 7. That's pretty good. I don't know.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
It's all an elaborate bit.
God! Oh geez!
It's all an elaborate bit.
Well, we pretty much know who came in second. I mean, it's the same every single season. It's always the same
Jay,
person. It's
second.
Definitely Cole.
Yeah.
What's Cole doing in second with a 71.6?
This is a weird zone to be in. This is a weird zone. But by process of elimination, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I think you know what's coming up, and this is big. This is
unprecedented,
news.
Ladies and gentlemen. Theys and thems. The person in first place with a score of 73.2 is a Mr. Jay Gardian.
Oh my God.
Oh
me.
My goodness.
That's you, Jay. Jay, you've already, first week into the new year, you have made your dreams come true.
Whoa.
You got first place in a draft. Congratulations, Jay.
This is weird.
Mike and I are very proud of you.
I'm so proud.
Winner's Circle, Jay. Who do you want to thank?
I can tell by the tone in your voice.
Who do you want to thank, Jay? Who do you want to
Jay,
thank?
please get on with it. This is only the third time of having to listen to this spiel by Mr. Gary and Sama. So if I seem less excited, that's why.
I'd like to thank Tatsuki Fujimoto for putting out works that people really like, because without his Tatsuki Fujimoto 17 to 26 OVA, I would not be in this position. So thank you very much, Mr. Fujimoto.
Because frankly, Cole had a really good draft too. He did all of his shows except for one were over 70, which is frankly is an achievement actually. Because
why you sound surprised? You sound surprised. I'm not. I'm always on it.
No, Cole. Honestly, I think
Cole's the most consistent. I think.
Yeah, Cole never came in third this entire year.
That's. I mean, not to toot my own horn, but
to be fair,
kind of the best.
Part of that's me kind of putting poop in the waters.
Actually, that's not actually true. Cole came in third in I believe that is summer, but because scores changed.
No.
Oh,
or sorry, he came in third in spring, but because scores changed, I'm now in third.
Scores have changed. Actually, you're only off. That was a close season, still is. But anyway, we should really get to the awards. We're 30 minutes in, and we have not awarded yet, Jay.
True.
We're just flopping around.
Flop of the season. So what was the show that you thought would be good that just turned into just absolute trash? Jay, without further ado, as the person who came in first, What were you looking forward to, or what did you think just really disappointed you or the fandom?
So I'm also going to say if we want to give some honorable mentions after, we can do that too, because I feel like I do have a couple that I want to go over just briefly. But the show that I think was the biggest flop, mostly because of the fandom and their reaction to this show, is what really pushed it over the edge. But for me, the biggest flop of fall 2025, probably the biggest flop of the year for me, was One Punch Man Season 3.
Yeah, this was definitely
this was let's be real, there's two correct answers for this season, and this is the number one for sure.
Yeah.
Even though it was like very popular, it just I'm sure Jay's got a lot to say about it.
It was the number one. It's still like the number one show from last season in terms of popularity, but
but like that crash out of a ton of people complaining about how this show looks, nothing else is going to top it in terms of flop. From the high highs of rumors of Mappa picking it up to where we are now, I don't think there could be a bigger flop from that moment to where we are today.
No. When my 50-year-old uncle asks me if I'm watching it, and
that's true,
and tells me it's really bad. You know, it's transcending. It's badness.
Yeah. When Uncle Larry's coming up to you at Christmas and saying, "Man, I can't believe the Garu slide down that hill. They really should put a little more effort into that." It's like, what planet am I living on? You know?
What? Who? What? I agree, but what?
Yeah. Who are you?
I've got. Yeah, as the person who came in second, I get to pick second, and I do. Yeah, I get what I think is Mike was alluding to as the other obvious answer. Okay, and that is a show with just excellent dancing scenes in it that just truly blend the line between CG anime and traditional hand drawn 2D anime, and that is Wand Dance. Wand Dance, what you doing?
Yeah,
we had such high hopes for you, and this is how you treat us.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate. It really is, because like honestly, like having watched a bit of Wand Dance too, because I was excited for it, and I had bad feelings about it once I saw the dancing. But everything that's not dancing in the show actually looks pretty. Like it, if you just watch the show and just skipped all the dancing scenes, it'd be an okay show. But the dancing scenes absolutely exist, and they're unskippable because it's like a core part. It's the core part of the show.
I was going to say, like, that is the big part of the show. That's like saying, I'm going to watch One Punch Man Season 3, but skip all the fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, I'm going to watch Blue Lock, but I'm just going to skip the soccer scenes. Like,
I don't like the soccer.
I don't need that. I don't need that.
Yeah.
Also, Scatman. Never
Also,
forget.
that was an odd one, but like... It kind of makes sense because he has a stutter, but it was just such a weird implementation of let's just play an entire music video.
Yeah.
How did they do that? How do you get away with that?
Well, I will say, to Cole's credit, I think an argument could be made that this is a bigger flop this season, just because like with One Punch Man Season 3, we had a Season 2 that was already a flop in comparison to the previous season.
Yeah.
That kind of was supposed to set a precedent, whereas Wand Dance didn't really have anything aside from initial hype with Madhouse being behind it.
Yeah, I think One Punch Man though, like it was more into the lexicon of the season. Where Wand Dance, it was kind of like, this is bad. Let's not talk about this anymore. And I think everybody kind of just did that.
Yeah.
But Wand Dance.
I think the thing is a lot more people. One Punch Man is infinitely more popular than Wand Dance ever could have been. Yeah. And it's even though it gets a subpar adaptation, people still watched all the way through. And I think that really just tells you about the fans, honestly, more so than anything.
Yeah. Mike, what did you have to pick?
Well, yeah, you left my actual answer would have been Wand Dance for sure. Because it personally victimized me with this draft. But my actual answer for my pick is another show that victimized me a little bit. It looked really promising at the start of the season, and it just kind of like fumbled the ball in a kind of not as an epic way as those other two, but it definitely undeniably fumbled, I would say. And that's Dusk Beyond the End of the World.
Yeah.
This was supposed to be PA Works. I think it was 25th anniversary project or 20th anniversary project. One of the two. I can't remember. But it looks so good. It has so much promise. It could have been so damn good. It has these awesome character designs, this cool world, if like this post-apocalyptic thing with this kind of cool message happening. And it just kind of squandered it. And it's unfortunate. And it hurts my heart because it could have been something really good and it just wasn't. That said, I did finish it. It was good enough to finish because it's just like kind of eye candy and kind of like dumb fun. If you kind of just turn your brain off, you can still enjoy it, but it's kind of undeniably dumb, I would say.
The fight scenes are really cool in this show. Yes. I'll give it that credit. But at the same time, when you set up a plot and then spend like more than half of your runtime being an episodic thing that doesn't really make any attempt to solve the threads that you initially dangle in front of your audience until like the very end where, it's time to wrap up. We gotta tie up those loose ends
in the most crazy way possible.
Yeah.
Still, honestly, an entertaining show, but I'm glad you agree with me, Jay, because I think you checked it out a little bit too, and it's just disappointing is really the only thing. It's like Wandance and One Punch Man are funnier, they're more memeable, and like you're kind of like, that's hilarious. And other than the incest, this is just disappointing because this one also really turned a lot of people off, I think, pretty quickly because it has a weird amount of familial relations
incest,
going on.
Polygamy, and a bunch of other weird romantic takes that it for some reason wants to make.
I've seen those tags before.
The big theme that it tries to go for is that love can be anything.
Yeah.
And then it really decided to focus on the weirdest elements of that you probably didn't want it to.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely, love can be anything, like we're all about accepting all, no, not that though.
Not that. Not that though. Not that though. Yeah.
Jay, anyway, you mentioned you had some runners up. You just wanted to.
Yeah. This like almost made my awards, but I couldn't in good conscience give it this award just because like the show itself aired before this season, but the dub came out this season, and that's unfortunately the dub for Banana Fish and also the other shows that got me.
Oh God, I forgot about that.
I was so tempted to put it here, but the one thing holding me back was that the shows that got these dubs didn't come out this season.
I think me and Cole would have disqualified you.
Yeah.
I don't know. That would have been a good flop. That would have been a good, I would have liked that for Amazon anime.
Amazon AI dubs.
Yeah, that would have.
Yeah.
That was cringe. That was
brutal. They pulled it though, thankfully.
Yeah, but and also it's just like
AI dubber.
It's just an indicator or a symbol of a greater whole of the anime industry using AI to inshify the English localization process. Because even Crunchyroll's subs are getting worse.
Yeah.
Like it's not just dubs, but like subs are also being affected by this. And
it's I don't know this dystopia we're living in. I thought it'd be cool anymore. I thought the dystopia would be cooler than this.
I like cyberpunk, super cool and happy and exciting.
It's kind of just sucks.
I think my flop is just the season overall as a whole. Honestly, like when you look at this season, this is not making anyone's all-time season list. I look at the season and I just see a bunch of that's kind of good. That's okay.
Yeah, there were some standouts.
I can't see a single thing that makes me get up and jump this season.
Oh, well, Uma Musume came out this season.
Well, Uma Musume was probably the one little spark, but
it gave me a spark of joy every week.
Yeah.
There were some good shows. There were some good shows.
I didn't watch that show, so that might be why. Yeah.
But let us move on though to our next category, which is OP of the season. Jay, what was your OP of the season? The opening sequence of an animation television program.
My OP of the season goes to a show that, honestly, I just on a visual standpoint, the studio always knocks it out of the park. So, when they revealed it, I wasn't surprised that it was good, and that's Sanda's OP. This OP is great. from both a music standpoint as well as a visual standpoint, to tell the story and give you a good idea of what we're into. Yeah, Sanda's is great.
Yeah. It's what's the studio? My God.
Science Saru?
The Science Saru just keeps going. And Jay keeps pulling him back, you know? He's like,
every time I think I'm out, they keep finding a way to pull me back in.
And they pull you back in, yeah. And I don't blame you. Science Saru just keeps hitting. And I'm here for it.
Yeah, they have a show coming out this upcoming year that's not the Ghost in the Shell thing, and like that looks really cool too.
Mm-hmm.
They're
just easy money lately. Like they just really like have only hit it out of the park. Honestly, I can't think of a miss lately. They're the studio to beat. They're the top of the pedestal right now, I'd say.
Mm-hmm. For sure. So with that out of the way, we go into Cole.
So my OP, before we were rudely interrupted by technical difficulties, but we seamlessly transitioned there. There's no way anybody would even notice, I'm sure.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just passed it off to you.
I don't even know what you're talking about,
For some reason,
Cole.
are talking about technical difficulties.
Was there technical difficulties?
No technical difficulties.
Oh, okay.
No, my OP of the season, though, I had a tough time because most of the shows that I watched really didn't have great OPs, to be honest. So I had to go to the old YouTube and I started watching OPs and stuff. And then I remembered that Ranma 1/2 season 2 has a pretty nice visually, sonically, overall, it has a nice OP. So that's my nominee for OP of the season. Ranma 1/2 season 2. Pretty inoffensive, I would say. It's just a good OP. It's just good.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Mappa usually does a good job with OPs, so that doesn't really surprise me that much.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was coming at. I'm like, oh yeah, Ranma 1/2. That's Mappa. Mappa usually does decent OPs. And then I watched it and I was like, oh, I've watched this before. And it is good. That's right. I just forgot about it.
I do know this thing. Yeah.
So Ranma 1/2 season 2 is my OP of the season. Mike, what are you picking for your OP of the season?
See, I also had a difficult time with this, as I always do, because I am an OP and ED skipper, which is sacrilegious in the anime community. But you know what? I ain't afraid of you. I ain't afraid of you people. Come after me. I'm skipping. I'm saving those 2 minutes. Almost like 3 minutes per episode.
3 minutes.
I'll skip them. It's 3 minutes per episode I'm saving there. That's like a 15% savings. You're crazy. I can watch 15% more anime. Anyway, the one I'm picking is from a show that had quite a fun OP. It was a little more different than a normal OP, and I kind of appreciated that about it. It was the OP for Gnosia. And it's cool. It kind of like has like a good OP should. It kind of tells a tale of what the show's about. And it keeps flashing and it'll show like all the characters, gives you a good idea of all. Because one thing that Gnosia has is like these really cool stylistic characters. And then it kind of shows them in like, oh, here's the good version and here's the evil version. And just this kind of like cool song playing over it. I actually did not skip this one very much just because it tickled that part of my brain that I enjoyed. And it's a good song. And that's everything I want in a good OP, you know?
Are there Graylians in that OP?
There is one Graylian in the OP, yes.
Yeah.
He's playing a video game and he looks all flustered during it. He's all, but he's not actually. I don't want to ruin it for you. He's not actually a Graylian, Cole.
I know, that is disappointing.
There is like a dolphin, the humanoid dolphin.
That's not the same thing, Mike. That's not even close to the same thing.
Well, it might be in whatever world. Jay, do you have any runners up that you want to just get off your chest? You are an OP guy, so I'm sure you got something.
I did enjoy the OP for Chitose's in the Ramune bottle.
Yep.
I thought that both the OP and the ED were pretty good for that, but yeah. Yeah, that would be my one runner up for that.
Yeah. I don't have any runners up, but I do just want to say Uma Musume, Cinderella Grey. You guys didn't hit this time. You guys didn't hit.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was okay. It was not. It wasn't bad. It was just not as good as usual, I'd say.
Not as good as the first one.
Yeah.
What is the opposite of an OP though, Michael?
The ED, yes. The ending.
The ending credit sequence of the season.
Yeah.
Jay, you have one picked.
I do have one picked.
I'm curious what it is.
My ED of the season is I feel like the obvious pick for people who watched the show that the ED came from, and that is the ED for My Hero Academia final season. It's Bump of Chicken, and it's a good Bump of Chicken song. And the ED itself is just like a storybook retelling of the entire story of My Hero Academia. And what better way to like cap off a legendary show like My Hero Academia than like just a melancholic retelling of everything, to say like, this is it, we're done. Yes, Cole.
I have a confession to make.
Confess your sins.
As the big fan of Bump of Chicken.
He's about to say what I think he is.
And a big fan of My Hero Academia. I haven't seen the CD. I haven't watched it at all.
I thought you were going to say you didn't like it. That's
no, I don't know. I don't know if I like it or not. I don't know. I forgot that Bump of Chicken even did it. So I'm pleading ignorance on this one. I don't know if it's good or not. I'm assuming it's good. Why did you think I wasn't gonna like it? Do you think it's not a good Bump of Chicken song?
No. I thought you were gonna be contrarian a little bit and just be like, despite being a Bump of Chicken guy, I didn't like this one. No, I'll come back to you, Jay. I'll let you know when I watch it later. Well, you know what? There is something you can let me know, and that's what your ED of the season was.
My ED of the season was just one. For some reason, there was something about this ED that just kind of like made me happy, and I don't know why. It's kind of creepy. It's kind of a creepy ED. It's kind of a cute ED. It's kind of a weird ED. Jay and I talked about this at one point. I don't remember if it was on air or not, but the ED for A Wild Last Boss appeared. Something about it just it touched my soul. With Dina's like dancing.
Little dance.
Yeah, it's a very addicting ED, I'll say.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up. I'm curious now.
Nothing crazy about it. Like it's a pretty bog standard ED, but something about it is just cool.
Yeah, and like just like the creepy like whispering singing that goes along with it. Like it's just there's just something hypnotic about it almost.
Yeah, hypnotic. That's the word I would use. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this does tickle the brain.
Yeah, it tickles the brain. Yeah. Mike, I hate to cut you off though from watching my ED of the season though. What is your ED of the season?
Yeah, my ED of the season is the ED for A Wild Last Boss. No, I'm kidding. I this one I had a tougher time with because like there weren't that many great ones in my opinion. I just didn't really see anything that was too crazy. I liked the Uma Musume season 2 one a little more. It was good, but I'm also a Tomomo Cross stan, as you know.
Yeah.
So
it was too ballady, but I think I like
the song wasn't great, but Jay actually mentioned mine earlier. I'm gonna go with Chitose is in the Ramune bottle. That ED is really good. It's got a nice song. It shows kind of the darker side of things that Chitose is in the Ramune bottle kind of alludes to. I didn't make it far enough to really into the show to actually see the stuff that's promised in the CD because it just got kind of bored, honestly.
Yeah.
But it's good enough that it kept me wanting to watch more of the show because I'm kind of like, oh, this is promising to get a little more interesting soon. And it just didn't. So I just
it did not
the
deliver.
ED is better than the show, I guess. I don't know.
It also kind of sucks because the last 4 episodes of the show are just not going to be aired till spring of this year. So it's not even done.
That's tough. That's tough out there.
Yeah. It's tough out there for Mike. For Mike fans.
I might pick it back up in spring. I won't.
Any runners up at all? Jay?
My one was the Chitose one. I'll also throw it to Ranma 1/2 season 2's ED. It has the Akane dance from the original Ranma 1/2's OP, which I popped for because like it's really cute. But
yeah. just shout outs to that. My only shout out was going to be what Mike alluded to with Uma Musume, Cinderella Grey Part 2. I didn't like this one. I thought the first ED song was just such a banger that it really carried like kind of a mid visuals, where I really didn't like this song. I don't know. The duet between Tomomo Cross and Ogre Cap, it just didn't work for me.
Just didn't tickle your Jimmy, I guess.
I'm going to be honest. I haven't seen that one yet.
It's good, I'd say. It's fine.
Yeah,
Jay might like it more than Cole, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you might. Yeah. Mike, you don't got any runners up, I'm assuming. Take the silence as a no.
Got a big text there. Not really. No, I did enjoy the campfire cooking ED. It's kind of fun. It's like these cool like paper craft things. That was a good ED too. So. Yeah.
I will throw out Tojima Wants to Be a Common Rider's ED. It's kind of fun. It's like a little octopus ball, takoyaki ball dancing. It's really weird. Anyway, direction. So what anime spoke to us in the sense of like from a cinematography standpoint, how well was it directed? How well did it use its music? Basically the stuff about anime that isn't exclusive to anime. Jay, what was your direction of the season award?
My best direction of the season is a little bit unfair, but the reason it's unfair kind of folds into why I like it so much. And that is Tatsuki Fujimoto 17 to 26. Mainly because every episode was done by a different team and a different director, and they all looked decent to really good. I think that like, and they all had like their own different vibe to them, despite all being by the same creator. It just like really was a great showcase of like different talents at work. And I think that, this was my best direction of the season.
It was also mine, Jay, to be clear.
Yeah,
it's kind of, if I had the first pick, this would be my first pick as well.
It's kind of the obvious answer. It's kind of the obvious correct answer, but that's what you get when you come in first, Jay. So
you get enjoy it while it lasts,
because I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. My winner for direction is Uma Musume.
You can try.
Uma Musume. What the hell is wrong with me? What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Uma Musume.
I'm not drinking. Uma Musume, Cinderella Grey Part 2.
Maybe it should be.
I just think that they kind of popped off this season with the zone animations that they had, and just the different character introductions in like the second last episode were really cool and like kind of uncalled forly cool. With like the camera swerving and going around all of the different main Uma Musume. That's what immediately stands out to me. But I think this second part of the season really lends itself to them going off a bit more with the direction. So that's my pick for direction. Michael, what is your pick for direction of the season?
Well, my pick for direction of the season actually is from a studio that we've been glazing a little bit. I'm again, like I said, my real picks are probably the two that just went with you guys.
Yeah,
but I lost, so I get to go. I have last, and I'm gonna go with the one from Science Saru. I'm gonna go with Sanda. Honestly, it was impressive the way that they managed to adapt, from what I understand, the art style of the manga, which is a little more janky and questionable, but it kind of fits what Science Saru does so perfectly. And I think that they get props for doing that. And then like when you're watching the episodes too, they had like so many little like musical references and stuff to like Santa Claus and like Christmas songs and stuff like that. And I just was like, oh, this is really cool. And just the direction that they decided to take with a lot of the things, like the shots and all that, to me were just very visual. It's a very visually interesting show and sonically interesting show. Not to mention like the subject matter is, but let's just be real here, bat crazy, because it is a crazy show. But I think they did a really good job with the direction of it, and I think it's just a testament to how good of a studio Science Saru is these days.
Yeah. I got no runners up. Jay, you got any?
My runner up probably would have been Sanda.
Yeah. I got one, and it's just a quick one. I'd probably throw Ganoja in there too.
Okay.
Just because it's kind of a relatively unknown studio, and they decided to adapt a game from the PS Vita in full CG 3D. And it's like a Mystery Among Us like type game. And then they managed to tell a really compelling and interesting story with it. And I think they get props for that, just for the way they directorially chose to tell a story from like basically a bunch of Among Us sessions. Like it's pretty cool. And it's like each episode kind of is its own self-contained thing. And they kind of keep you running through the entire thread the whole way through. And they kind of keep you revealing things with just like this drip, drip, drip of like information. And it's just, they did a really good job. And I really enjoyed the way that Ganoja was put together. So that'd be my run-up for sure.
Nice. Next up would be the visuals side of things. So this is kind of the anime side. So animation, character designs, the meat and potatoes of an anime. Jay, what was your visual standout?
My visual standout for this season goes to, it's Science Saru. I got to go with Sanda. This show looks really, really good in a visual standpoint. From like how it adapts, kind of like what Mike was alluding to, how it adapts the original source material and elevates it to an animated medium. It looks good. I love the like coloring that it sometimes does. At some points, the fight scenes are so fluid. The transformation stuff looks so like horror-esque, but also like really cool. The animation just looked really good in Sanda.
Yeah, Science Saru. Yeah, they keep hitting.
Yeah.
I'm going for a dark horse here for my pick. Tojima wants to be a Kamen Rider. People probably see it and they think, wow, that's a really weird one.
I was surprised to see it in this document. Yes, you're correct.
But what I will say is go look at the manga. The character designs that they created for the anime are completely different to the manga. Also, just them basically animating the like original Kamen Rider shows as well, because there's the anime, of course, and the different characters in it, and they're doing their fighting stuff, but they also had to like develop a different animation style for like the original shows, because they didn't just clip the shows, they basically like just watch it, you'll know what I mean.
No I will not.
And the different effects and stuff for the superpowers that they're utilizing and stuff. It's a very deceptively interesting show to watch visually.
To your credit, Cole, I have heard it is really good.
Oh, yeah, it is good.
I've only heard people talk about how good it is, to be honest with you.
I
like memeing you because you love this show and it's fun to tease you.
No, I get it. Yeah. It's but I will say from a visual standpoint alone right now, I think it stands up. I think it's a very interesting and creative adaptation of it. But Mike, what is your visual of this season?
Yeah, be prepared to mock me here, because the two shows that I thought were the best looking visually of the season were kind of bad shows. But I'm gonna go with Dusk Beyond the End of the World, which is also my flop. What a weird world I'm living in here in third place. But it looks so good. It really does. It looks so pretty. It's so like beautifully shot, and like all the characters and stuff are so visually appealing. And like Jay said when I talked about it during the flop session, is just like the fights and stuff are like, it's one of those shows you're going to see clips of on TikTok and you're going to say like, oh dang, this show looks really cool, I want to check it out. And then you realize why you're just looking at clips of the fights on TikTok when you check it out. But I think it's like visually a very entertaining and interesting show most of the time, but that is what it is. So that's why I picked it here for my visuals. I'm in third place. Beggars can't be choosers. I do have runners up though, like I said, but I'll let Jay go first since he has the honors and he has the rights more so than the honors.
I do have the right. I would say for best visuals, my runner up would probably be Tatsuki Fujimoto 17 to 26, because that show does look damn good despite everything. But I had a little bit of a trepidation putting it in here just because like they're all technically different things, but like compiled into one. So this felt more like a complete show rather than what's the word I'm looking for? An anthology.
Yeah. I kind of thought about putting in visuals too, just because like there's moments where it looks really good, but I do think like there's also quite a few moments where it looks pretty jank. So I kind of
a little bit.
I kind of had a hard time giving it this one, even though like it definitely looks really good at times.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have one runner up, and excuse me. Let me just prepare myself to Uma Musume.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it. Mike?
Yeah, well, that's my other run-up would be the Chitoses in the Ramune bottle. That show looks really good. Like
it does.
The OP, the ED, the everything in between looks visually really great. It's too bad it's just not that interesting of a show.
Yeah. Our last one before we go to a break here is studio of the season. Jay, who was your standout studio this season?
My studio of the season, I feel like this one is a little bit of me just tying up loose ends, but they did put out two well-respected and beloved shows this season. And that would be Bones Film for both My Hero Academia final season as well as Gachi Akuta. I mean, for reasons I just said, they put out two shows that people really loved. Earlier this year, they also put out My Hero Academia Vigilantes, and it seems like they're doing some good work with their adaptations. It's very clear that they made this like that Bones made this like offshoot studio to really like focus their A team on the shows that they want to put out, and this is the beginning of that. So
yeah. I think that like if I see Bones films or Bones film on something, like that's almost a selling feature in and of itself. Like, you know, it's going to be visually well done. That said, my studio of the season is going to be Linden Films, actually. Linden Films.
I think that's the first time.
Yeah. They did May I Ask for One Final Thing, and Tojima Wants to Be a Common Rider. I think they really showed their diversity. May I Ask for One Final Thing is a pretty bog standard anime. Like it's anime. It looks like an anime. You know what I mean? Where Tojima Wants to Be a Common Rider looks like it's going to be a really cheaply done anime, but they kind of were deceptive in that. I think they did a good job this season. I got to give them props for that one. Mike, who's your studio of the season?
For me, I'm gonna go with Mappa, I think, because they put out Ranma in half.
They not been nominated?
I know. I had to triple check. I couldn't believe. I was surprised, but they really haven't put out that much awesome stuff this year. So they kind of slipped through the cracks a little bit. But yeah, no, Mappa for me. They put out Campfire Cooking, which I thoroughly enjoyed, and it looks great. Honestly, they really elevated the game from the Campfire Cooking season 1, and like I said, they put out Ranma 1/2 season 2, and I think both those shows actually performed really well. I think they did a good job with both of them, and they also are just. I think they've been in the awards every year too. Like Jay said, some of this is kind of a bit of a cleanup pick too, because they are Mappa after all. They do put out some good anime from time to time, and Studio Mappa is my pick for Studio of the Season.
I think it's also kind of a strategic pick, just because like people will be watching when our awards polls go up. People will be watching both Jujutsu Kaisen Calling Game and Hell's Paradise and see Mappa on our list and go.
That's a good point. Right? I'll be honest with you. I definitely did not. I don't think that far ahead. But the other factor too would be that they put out that Rize Chainsaw Man dancing video as well. That was Mappa. That was a Mappa joint. And honestly, if I could have put that as my best animation of the season, I probably would. Best visuals of the season. Because
I mean, it was kind of went off a little bit. That's an addicting little clip.
Yeah. If I could do movies for this year, I would have put 100 Meters for best visuals for sure. Just like they're
I feel like putting movies and visuals is kind of unfair.
Yeah. But like their rotoscoping in that movie is insane.
I've heard nothing but incredible things about it.
Yeah.
Any honorable mentions from either of you?
For studio.
You don't
is there one for you?
I mean, Science Saru, but like I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
It's already been nominated this year.
Yeah.
No, I almost thought about going Sunrise because they put out that My Status as an Assassin anime. Because honestly, like that anime took me by surprise. I didn't see it being as fun and as interesting as it was, honestly. I don't want to say good. I feel like good is the wrong word to use, but fun and interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So we're going to go to a break right away. After the break, we're going to do, the big awards, best boy, best girl, our continuing a new anime of the season, of course. But before we go to a break, we have a patented segment that is anime. AniPro asks you a question, and then you get to think about it over the break, and then you answer the question after the break. The name is pending. We're still workshopping that, but that's the current name that we've all agreed is very catchy and pithy.
You know what? I'm just going to I don't feel like repeating what you said. I'm just going to abbreviate it we'll call it the AniPro question of the week, just for the sake of like making it quick. But I think we'll still keep that title. We'll just maybe use that, just a short version of it for now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mike, you have a question though this week.
I do. Again, I have a question, and kind of related to the episode because Digimon Beat Break aired this season, a new Digimon entry into the franchise. True or false, ladies and gents and others? Thems? True or false, the Digimon franchise was originally created with the idea of being Tamagotchi, quote, for boys. Oh. Remember, this is the 90s. This is the 90s.
Yeah.
We cared about things like that. Find out after this. Break.
Hey, it's me. I'm taking over the podcast this week, like we always knew I would, to promote, AniPro. If you've been enjoying what you've seen so far and want to see more of us, consider supporting us on Patreon, where you get access to new episodes before anyone else, monthly bonus episodes exclusive to our Patreon, your mailbag questions getting pushed to the front of the line so we'll answer them sooner, and extra votes in our Listener's Choice review polls. But I get it. Not all of you are in a position to support us financially, but you still want to show your support. And I'm happy to say that you still can. Rating us 5 stars on Spotify or Apple Podcasts helps other potential listeners find us easier. And joining our Discord server is a great way to interact with the hosts more intimately than ever before, or other listeners like you. So what are you waiting for? Support AniPro today, join the community, and remember, keep on keeping on. Whatever. Let's just get back to the episode.
We're having a good time here, We're coming back from a break, laughing.
It's true. We're giggling. You can tell we're having a good time. By the way, we're all giggling like little schoolgirls.
Yes.
Speaking of little schoolgirls, Digimon, was it Tamagotchi for boys? Because Tamagotchi's obviously for little schoolgirls, right? Mm-hmm. Obviously. Like I had a Tamagotchi. I love Tamagotchi. It's cool. Yeah, I wish I had a Tamagotchi now. I don't know why I don't. I'm a grown up. I have grown up money. Why don't I have a Tamagotchi?
I mean, you could probably just have one on your phone.
Why is there not an app for Tamagotchi? I'm sure there is. Listener, tell me. Please tell me. But the focus, Mike. Focus. Mm-hmm. The question is,
Rain Blast.
Was Digimon originally designed to be Tamagotchi, quote, for boys? The answer is yes. Yes, indeed. Oh. It was.
You didn't even ask me.
Oh, okay. What was it, Cole?
I was going to say false. I thought it was false.
False? Yeah. Oh, okay. Jay, what would you have said?
I was going to say true. Okay. I've heard that before.
Okay.
Because it was basically there is two. There's the obvious one they were trying to cash in on the Pokemon craze, right? Mm-hmm. This question was it trying to copy Pokemon? that's obvious.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I thought the main thing was. Because I thought Tamagotchi was kind of unisex anyway. Like, I remember boys having
Tamagotchis. Me too. Yeah. I didn't realize it was, but maybe in Japan it was like kind of a girl thing. I don't know. I think it
was intended for girls, but like you can do whatever you want.
Oh,
anyway,
of course.
Nobody's gonna like see you holding like a Barbie at the toy store and be like, no, you can't buy that.
In the 90s, they would have. In the 90s, they would have. I'm trying to.
90s were a different time.
I'm trying to put myself in that.
Well, they might have shamed you, but they wouldn't have like stopped you from buying it.
Oh, of course not. Well, yeah. I mean, of course not. But I didn't even think there was an element of shame with boys having Tamagotchi at the time.
I think they eventually marketed a bit more to the male genre as well, to be clear with the Tamagotchis. Yeah. But if you think about like the original Digimon, they put a very heavy emphasis on the Digivice and like the Digimon being in the Digivice and stuff. So it kind of makes sense when you think about it.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
And kind of surprised it didn't take off more, but
fine. Fine. I'll be wrong again this time.
Okay. Keep score. I was the one's keeping score, like a tally of this, because that'd be funny.
I think I got one right once.
You did get one right.
I think you got one right so far.
No. Yeah. No. Well, I'm gifted in other ways. You guys, we're back with awards. This is the proper award show. Here we are, dressed fancy, ready to present more awards here. I put on my Gold Eyes hat. Gold Eyes, in case anyone's wondering, it's a baseball team. Look it up. Jay.
Yes.
As we alluded to in the first half, we made a passing reference. You came in first last season, so that means you get to draft, or you get to pick your awards first.
I get to award first, yes.
You get to award first, and our first award that you get to award first is Best Girl of the season. We come in hot out of the break.
I feel like there are a lot of good girls that were in this season. I mean, you got Your Forger, you got like a lot of the girls from My Hero Academia I know are beloved. Akane from Ranma 1/2, Shampoo from Ranma 1/2.
All these good girls,
but at the same time, there was a character that debuted this season that like I just can't not give the award for Best Girl this season, and that is Dina from A Wild Last Boss Appeared. Just like
a bold pick, Jay. A bold pick, but I agree.
Just like
I need to watch this show.
See what
the Kool-Aid tastes like. You guys are drinking it, and it seems like it's pretty good.
It's refreshing.
I mean, the best way I can describe her is like she's like Aqua, but she's like Aqua from Konosuba, but like with a little bit of darkness behind her. Like not darkness the character, but darkness is in like the attribute.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. She's a cool character. Like when things get when things start to get like introduced later on in the season. I really like her. Even before that, I thought she was like a fun comic relief character too.
Yeah.
And then there was
I love her whole thing, how like she keeps like saying like, oh yeah, it was the character that like stood next to you on the throne. They're like, I don't know who the hell you are.
I don't know who you are. Yeah. And that's like a running bit through the whole show is like no one remembers her at all.
She's the girl from the ED from that show. Oh, okay. Yeah. The blue-haired girl. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I do find it funny though that like you could have picked any like new main character. No, I'm gonna pick the blue-haired side character from. Yeah, but I get it.
But like she's so good though.
Because honestly, like that probably would have been she's up there for me too. But I had to go with a different one because you did take Dina from A Wild Last Boss Appeared. I'm going to go with Yuriko Okada from Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider. There are two very big reasons why I picked her.
Hold on, let me Google her. Let me check.
No. I think she's Okada. I think she's a cool character as well. She's kind of like the straight man in this like wacky cast of characters who all think that they're Kamen Riders. But she is also a wacky character. Like she thinks that she's like the most normal one, but she is also just an insane person as well.
Also, holy crap, is she stacked? Good Lord. No wonder you picked her.
Yeah, her character design is also an aspect to her. That's fun. She's fun and she's also fun.
Looks like she's holding two volleyballs.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, that's my best girl. I think from a character standpoint as well, she's also a fun character in that cast of
character standpoint.
Yeah.
No, I'm being genuine.
What color's her hair, Cole? What color's her hair?
Brown, and I think she's got blue
It's actually
eyes.
blonde. No, I'm kidding.
She's got brown hair.
Interesting.
No, but also she, like I said, she is also kind of the straight man in this cast of wacky characters, but she's not much of a.
But she's
straight
also
man,
insane.
She's also insane. Yeah. Mike,
like
who's your best girl? And please,
I
tell me.
I can't believe I am picking a character from this show amongst the two people who love to hype up Uma Musume Cinderella Grey.
Mm-hmm.
But I am. And I am the representative of Uma Musume Cinderella Grey here. And I'm picking my girl, Tamamo Cross, honestly. Because honestly, listen to me, dear listener. You're saying to yourself right now, Mike, it's called Cinderella Grey. It's about Ogre Cap, you idiot. What are you doing? This season was not really that much about Ogre Cap. It had quite a lot of Tamamo Cross.
Been taken.
Yeah.
Also, Ogre Cap was taken earlier in the year.
Yeah.
I totally knew that. Did not at all. Did not.
You
even
know who
look.
wasn't taken?
You know who wasn't taken? Tamamo Cross.
Tamamo Cross. Yeah.
Yes, and I honestly, even back when the first season aired, I kind of said I vibed with her a little more than I vibed with Ogre, to be honest with you.
I remember you saying that. Yeah.
I was well rewarded. And this season was really very heavy on the Tamamo Cross, and her and Ogre's friendship really did blossom, and it was great to see. It was great to see.
Great scenes with them, like them hugging at the end of the race, or her going to like meet her mentor.
The very last scene of the whole season too.
Stuff
it's great.
I'm a bit disappointed because I'm a bit disappointed because I think it's alluded to that she's kind of not going to be really in the series anymore very much. Which is fine. We're kind of moving on to Inari 1. That's the next kind of rival character, which I like playing the game. I know that she's fun too.
And she also kind of stays more relevant in Cinderella Grey going once she's introduced. So
but this is the Tamamo Cross hour, and we stand Tamamo Cross. We also stand some other characters from that, but those will be kind of my runners up. If either of you have any runners up.
My runner-up for this would be Scarlet from May I Ask for One Final Thing?
She's fun
just
too.
Just because, I just like her thing about like I'm just gonna punch these guys, and that's kind of
loves punching.
I'm just gonna punch.
She just loves punching. For sure. I gotta throw out some. Let me go on the list of different Uma Musume. You got your Super Creek. I almost nominated.
Actually, there's Super Creek this season too. Yeah.
Yeah. I almost actually nominated Obey Your Master. I thought she was a very cool like antagonist.
Yeah. To be clear, that's a character. That's a character in Uma Musume.
But I couldn't, in good conscience, nominate Obey Your Master or Dick to Striker because neither of them were actual racehorses. They were made up exclusively for Cinderella Grey, the manga, and they were also made up for the anime. So they're not real. Yep. They're not real. Yep. Super Creek was though. Super Creek. I like Super Creek. She's fun.
Super Creek's good. I also would have nominated a couple characters from Genosha too. SQ in particular had a really good episode. I'd throw that out there.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously there's Anya and stuff like that. And Yuasa from Dusk Beyond the Other World was really good. And probably realistically the reason people even watched that show. So that's the blonde android.
Mm. Yeah. The other main girl from Tojima Wants to Be a Common Writer is also pretty good.
Yes.
Reformed villain. It's fun.
Shampoo from Ranma 1/2 is also pretty...
Sure. This is the one we could just go on and on and on about best girl.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm surprised Jay hasn't mentioned the elf girl from. There's a very obvious gray-haired elf girl this season as well.
I mean, there is, but like she's also like a generic waifu.
She's very much window dressing. Yeah.
So yeah. The season had too many good girls to put her in near the top.
Yeah, it's fair. It was actually like it's always a stacked season for girls, to be honest with you.
Yeah. It's anime. It's anime.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of the one of the selling features of anime is good girls. So
yeah.
But on the flip side of girls would be best boys. We got our best boys of the season, and I'm just gonna go out and say it. Lloyd Forger from Spy Family Season 3 had probably one of the best seasons for Spy Family, just because his backstory was this season, and his backstory is probably the best arc in Spy Family, period. It's it's heartfelt. It gives a little bit of context as to who Lloyd is, and you still never hear his actual name, which I think is very impressive. Because how do you not write someone's name anyway? When I got to this arc in the manga, this was the one thing I was waiting for to finally get an adaptation, and Spy Family Season 3.
Yeah, I kind of think this is the correct answer here, and it's funny that they like out his name every time it's mentioned in his backstory arc and stuff. I
like that. It's cool.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll ever tell you what his name was, Jay?
Oh, absolutely. 100%. Yeah. I think if they don't tell us his name, then they wouldn't have like blurred it out or whatever. There's a reason.
It'll be like his real name will be Lloyd Forger. It'll be like a big reveal for something. It'll be like when Homer Simpson's middle name was revealed as Jay, Homer J. Simpson, but it's just the word J,
just the letter. Oh, yeah,
like it's Jay. That's his middle name. That's a Simpsons reference for you Simpsons fans out there. It's my turn to pick a best boy. I'm going with the titular Tojima from Tojima Wants to Be a Common Writer, Tanzabaru Tojima, who is a psycho person. He is a crazy 40-year-old man who got really strong, basically One Punch Man, but a crazy, insane person. And his love of Kamen Rider fuels his strength enough to be able to beat up actual monsters. It's an insane show, and you should all watch it.
I like that.
It's insane.
Pitch. Yeah.
That's my pitch. He is a crazy person, and I really enjoy the show.
I like crazy people, honestly. They're fun to watch.
It works well. I'll get into kind of the background or my runners-up, because my runners-up are also from this show too. But Mike, who's your best boy of the season?
Yeah. Before you do your runners-up, I mean, honestly, I didn't watch the show, and I will not watch the show.
I know.
Cool.
I know. You refuse.
So you could even give them now, but they're not going to take from me. But I won't let you, because it's my turn. Mm-hmm. I've waited so patiently. And my best boy of the season's from Campfire Cooking Season 2. It's the big wolf, dire wolf god thing, Fell. I forget what he actually is. He's like a mythical beast, basically. And he just warmed my heart every time I saw him on the screen this season. And my real pick probably would have been Lloyd Forger again. So Jay, once again, you have taken my pick and you've done it for me. So at least it's in the, you're going to have my vote in the awards is what I'm telling you when I compile the document with all of our yearly awards in later this week. Yeah. The poll will be up next week, by the way.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Actually, probably with this episode.
Yeah. You can vote now, basically.
You can vote now. Yeah. We'll get to that later, though. But
yeah. And people are probably wondering, what are we talking about? Voting. But we'll talk.
We'll talk about that.
We'll get to that.
Yeah. Don't worry. But runners up, Jay. Runners up. I talked about my big wolf that I love to see on the screen. Tell me about your big wolf runners up.
Runners up. Honestly, in terms of boys, there aren't that many. I'd probably say for a runner up, Sanda, I guess, was a good boy, but not it's kind of hard because Sanda ended on a very weird part that it didn't really give much resolution to things involving his character. So it makes it difficult to give him the best boy slot, which is why he's a runner up. So
there weren't honestly a lot of good boys this season. We said there were a lot of good girls. There really weren't. Every good boy that you think, you're kind of but there's that. Like one of my runners up would have been the guy, the main character Chitose from Chitose's in the Ramune bottle, because I like his vibe. He's kind of, it's cool to have a character who, like, instead of being like kind of the, what do you call it? Like the gloomy self-insert character or whatever, like he's like just a very confident dude. And it's kind of cool. It's refreshing to see that on the screen as a main character. But also he's like kind of annoyingly preachy and it's just a little bit annoyingly self-confident sometimes. And it's just like, you kind of can't give it to him. And
that's
then maybe like
there's a big critique of that show I hear often.
Yeah.
It's like that the main character is like kind of unlikable sometimes.
Yeah.
He's just, he's likable, but then you hear his author talking through him, giving you the message the author wants to get across. And it just kind of like this, it doesn't feel like a thing that a person would say sometimes. And you're just like, I don't know.
You out of it.
I would also throw the trainers from Uma Musume, the only men in those shows. They're great.
Yeah.
I like Kitahara Joe.
Who's the old man? Who's the old trainer?
I forget his name. Old guy.
Musaka or whatever. The old guy.
The old guy. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
I like him too. He's fun. I like how it's alluded to that he's kind of like low key this like legendary trainer because like everybody like knows him.
Gindaro Musaka.
Yeah, everybody like there's this scene at the end where one of the other trainer comes up and says like he's a mentor of hers. But I like him. There's like this legendary rivalry with him and another trainer, and people are like, "Oh, that's crazy! Like, the only person who could thwart him was this guy." And it's like, who is this guy? How is he? Just this little old man. Who I was alluding to was Ichiyo Shimura from Kamen Rider as well. He matches Tojima in his love of Kamen Rider, but V2 Kamen Rider. And he cracks me up because like I know there's a meme of like the Nani meme, you know, whenever something happens, he says it so many times and it's not something you actually hear very much in anime.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, but he says it often and it gets me. I think it's funny. His catchphrase, if you will. It's not his catchphrase. It just is in my head canon going, Nani? No Deku Nani? Though? Neither of you, like Jay,
I didn't.
It's hard to give it to Deku just because like I feel like the best parts of Deku are with people he plays off of. And I'll get to that in a little bit.
Okay.
I gave up on My Hero Academia like a season ago. I'm keep thinking I might just go binge it all now just to say I've like just so I know, just to complete it. But
I get that. Yeah, it's just
and this last season apparently was like awesome, like incredible. So
it was really good.
Yeah. But I didn't watch it, so
it just makes me think about like how it's, I don't want to say fallen, but like, a few years ago it would have been like a lock. Oh, Deku.
Yep.
Like there's a My Hero Academia Deku for best boy. But,
he was like the face of anime for a while there.
Yeah.
He was the best boy probably for a lot of people.
Best boy. Yeah. But we move on to duo. So this can be a romantic duo. This can just be a friendship duo. Jay, first pick. Who is your duo of the season?
My duo, honestly, like for me, duo was kind of difficult just because like, I don't know, a lot of the duos that I saw this season were a little bit like good, but like they had that one thing that made me go, not, but like, so picking a best duo was very difficult, but I eventually settled on Ranma and Akane from Ranma 1/2 season 2. Just like tried and true, good pairing. Their will they won't they is fun, and this season kind of stretched their chemistry to probably as far as I can go, because I feel like if we don't get any more development with a season 3, I'll probably end up falling off, but like it was still pretty solid here.
Yeah Oh, for sure. I mean, it's an all-time classic couple ship, will they won't they type of thing. I went with a less romantic pairing. Maybe there's a romantic thing going on later on. I went with Lufus Mafal and Dina from A Wild Last Boss Appeared. I like their dynamic, like the chemistry they have. The whole like without getting into spoilers, just kind of their post reveal dynamic that they have is very interesting. And it's kind of like they kind of break the fourth wall a little bit with again, it's tough to really say why I like these two without going into spoilers, but that's my pick.
Is Euphis the main character, the blonde one?
Yeah.
Lufus is
Oh, actually, they're both listed as both co-mains on Annie list here. Interesting. Okay.
I guess Dina would also be.
I need to watch this show. This is gonna be like one of those shows where I watch it after the awards and I'm like, dang, this is a good show.
It's a dark horse show. It's a
pretty underrated pick, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't have helped me anyway because Cole's like taking it for everything. So it's
I only watched like 4 shows.
that does happen. Yeah.
Mike, tell me what you're picking.
Again, I'm just stunned by this being available to me. I'm going with the Umusumes. I'm going with the horse girls in this room full of men who love horse girls. I am selecting Tomomo Cross and Oguri Cap as my duo of the season because honestly, probably the best show of the season and the best duo from that show. And the season was centered around their whole their thing. They set it up towards the end of season 1 and they paid it off in season 2. And it paid off right. And it paid off good. And their rivalry, like Cole said, I'm sad to see it come to an end, but they had some awesome moments. And every time they're on the screen together, or even the whole time you're watching the show, they're just like literally in the back of your mind. It's like, that's Oguri. That's who she's competing with. And then it's like, Tomomo's also competing with that. And it's just, great moments. The scene towards the end where it's like, we're here in this very serious moment and they're just having fun, really? Yeah. And it's just, and then it cuts to them and they're both just grinning like idiots. I'm like, oh, that's great. It's great stuff.
Such a goddamn good show. Such a goddamn good show. And Oguri Cap has already been taken in a duo, but that was by me with Oguri Cap and Bell No Light. So, Mike, you're lucky you get Oguri Cap.
You threaded the needle with this one.
I did. And once again, I assure you, I do not look. I just play from the seat of my pants. So,
well, congratulations on picking.
Okay.
What I think are 3 solid.
I think so too.
Duos. Do you guys have any runners up though? Were there any other?
I have
duos
one.
Yeah.
I have one. My runner up, it goes to a duo that like kind of encapsulates the Joker to Batman or the like Green Goblin to Spider-Man, and that would be Shigaraki and Deku from My Hero Academia final season.
Yeah,
I feel like they as a hero and villain play off each other so well, and just where this season goes and ends, I feel like is just really good. And yeah, they this is where Deku, I think, shined the most this season, as one half of a duo with his villain, Shigaraki.
Yeah, or the flip side of the villains. Like I see often a lot about Ochaka.
Ochako and Toga.
Yeah, I see them. People like that dynamic as well too.
Yeah.
Again, though, I kind of fell off the My Hero Academia. Is it worth getting back, Jay? Is it worth getting back?
I'd say like the villain, like the My Villain Academia stuff is kind of a drag, but once you get past that, it picks up, and the final season is like genuinely a very good ending.
I think
I'll put it this way, Cole. The final season is the highest rated show of the season on Annie Listed Mouse, so it must be pretty good.
Yeah, it must be pretty good. I don't have I don't think I've got a runner up. Mike, do you got one?
Nothing that immediately pops to mind. I did enjoy the duo from Touring After the Apocalypse, but like, there's only so much their chemistry really could carry it for me. I just kind of fell off of it, so I couldn't really, in good conscience. And then obviously, like from Dusk Beyond the End of the World, the trio is really what's going on there. Is a good trio, but they're a trio. They're not a duo, so it's cheating. It doesn't count. Doesn't count.
Yeah, no, that does not count.
That's not fun.
Yeah. Oh, Jay, you were doing a segue and I just jumped right in. Most fun anime of the season, though. I'm
doing my stretches in front of the pool, like getting all ready, and Cole just dives in.
I just can't all right in.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
To make it up to you, Jay, though, I'm going to let you pick most fun anime first. I'm gonna let you.
Wow,
okay.
so kind of you.
I'm very magnanimous.
So kind of you to give me the thing I earned.
Here, Jay, here's your paycheck. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that generous of me?
Thank you. Yeah, I'm so generous giving you your money you already are owed. You've earned.
My most fun show, I feel like is both like just very fun and also is doubly interesting because I can layer a small bit of spite into it, and that is My Gift level 9,999 unlimited gacha, whatever the heck it's called.
Mm-hmm.
If you're listening to this at home, you can look at the rest somewhere else. I don't want to go over it all today, but the thing I love about this show is that it is it's a fun revenge story where like every main antagonist is just like Cole, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to put you to work here, the biggest piece of shit that you've ever seen, and just seeing them get their comeuppance is always fun to watch because it's it always is like it's the same thing, but it's still just so satisfying. It's got a lot of waifus to enjoy and just fun, overpowered hijinks as well. So it's got that going for it. But the little cherry on top, the little part that makes me go,
Yes, Jay, tell me.
Is it's done by JC Staff, the studio that did One Punch Man Season 3. And it looks not too bad, honestly.
They just don't like One Punch Man.
Pretty good.
Just, yeah.
And also, the producer behind the show is Bandai Namco, who has also gone under fire for this. So I mean, like,
Yep.
All the same pieces of the puzzle. Much different puzzle made.
Yeah. I mean, hey, what else can I say aside from it checks all the boxes?
Yeah. Also, what else can you say other than nanner, neener?
Neener.
My pick for most fun is one that just made me laugh very often this season, and that is Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider. Had a blast watching this show. This was every week. It was all right. Here I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna watch some stupid people be incredibly strong. The fan service in it is a bit over the top as well, which is, if it's over the top, it can be fun as well too. So yeah, I had a blast watching this one. So that's my pick for most fun.
Yeah, I feel like that was the show I heard you talk about the most in the season, and I feel like that's usually that's what this award goes to, is the show that you actually like are excited to sit down and watch every time.
Yeah. Also, that's just me trying to pitch it, trying to get you guys to watch it, even though I know you never will. Mike, what is your most fun show of the season?
Yeah, kind of like I said, my show kind of combines those two elements there. It was a show I kept up with most of all, where I kind of like, I every week I'd put it on for the most part. And it was easy to watch, and I enjoyed every time I watched it. And it also had a little bit of that element of Jay's, where you talked about having these like comically bad villains get their comeuppance, and like in an intriguing way. And my status as an assassin obviously exceeds the heroes. I remember when Jay talked about it in the like seasonal preview, I think it was, or the seasonal draft, as like, oh, this one kind of caught my eye. And I remember scoffing and saying, what a stupid name. That show can't possibly be any good. And then I saw lots of people were watching it. I'm like, interesting. So then I checked it out, and I was like, okay, it's not like the best show, but it's fun. And it's like a cool, like retro throwback to like the record of Lodos Wars and like the 90s, like style of anime, where they kind of just don't give a crap about like necessarily telling the best story, but they just kind of make it like a fun time. Kind of like we were saying with Zelda games and like stuff like that, where it's like, we're just going to make a fun thing, and the rest will work itself out, honestly. And that's what this show is. It kind of just leans into those like 90s tropes, and for the better. Yeah.
Sunrise did their best to make the poop shine with this show, and I feel like they literally did everything they could to achieve that.
It's a golden turd now. Yes. That's a great analogy, Jay. Yeah.
Runners up, honorable mentions, Jay.
My first runner-up was My Status as an Assassin, because it was a very fun show. But
Thank
I'd
you.
also, just for like how fun the action was, I'd throw in Dusk Beyond the End of the World. Just because, like,
Yep.
it does have some fun elements in it, but no way am I giving this most fun, because I still haven't even finished it. So
It's gotta at least like get you to the finish line.
yeah.
For me, I gotta say, A Wild Last Boss Appeared. I had a blast watching this one. This was another fun one as well. Also, the Punchy Girl one. Punchy Girl. Who punches.
May I ask one final thing?
Yes, that one was fun too. I enjoyed that. Uma Musume, also fun.
That actually is a good call, Cole. May I ask for one final thing? And A Wild Last Boss Appeared were fun shows.
Yeah. And I got to throw out Genoja too as well. Like, not many people watched it, honestly, but like, it's just, it's so fun having like this like weekly. I'm not usually one for episodic anime, but Genoja manages to handle like the episodics formula really well by having this like recurring plot thread through it. So like each time you go and sit down and watch it, you kind of don't need to know that much about the episode before. Like you could watch each episode standalone, but like by knowing what's going on from the previous episodes, it makes it better. And I just had a ton of fun watching it the entire season. It was the other show I kept up with the most. So
nice. That also helps, like if it's an episodic show, it helps watching weekly too.
Yeah.
I think anyway. Now we move on to our next segment, the next thing on your programs, if you'd like to take a look at the programs that we've sent out. Underrated. Yeah, underrated anime of the season, which is a show that we thought should have been talked about more. Jay, what is your underrated anime of the season?
My underrated anime of the season goes to a show that I very much adored. I think Cole also really liked, and yeah, not that many people talked about it, despite the fact that like with everything it has going for it, it really should have been talked about more. And that's A Wild Last Boss Appeared. This show, like on a macro scale, it looks, if you're just looking in from the window, looks like just a We Have Overlord at Home show. But like when you actually like dive in and look at the micro aspects of it, like there's a lot of little things that it does that kind of sets itself apart, and in some ways makes it better, because like it doesn't always treat itself like some edge fest. Like the main hero is not a giant skeleton wizard, but like actually has like some cool stuff going on. And like
what's wrong with giant skeleton wizards?
Nothing.
No, nothing.
We're fine with giant skeletons.
No, I was kidding.
We're also fine with girls with big black wings.
Yeah. And I mean, hey, if I had a nickel for every main female character that had like a jewel crown on their head, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Cool side cast. I said it before, but I love Dina from this show. The fights are really well animated too. Like it looks really good. I can't sing enough praises of this show, and it bothers me that it didn't get the recognition that I think it deserved.
Me too, Jay. That would also probably be my first pick, because I think it's genuinely a good show. Like I don't even think like, you know, sometimes it's like, it's okay. Like I think it was really good. It was really engaging. And it's better than what I think the tin looks like. I think the tin probably kept a lot of people away. Where I think if you get into it, you're like, oh wow, they didn't spend very much on the packaging here, but the insides, the innards of this tin are delicious. This canned meat is like, so good.
This is good spam.
So I did have to pick something else then, because Jay took A Wild Last Boss Appeared. I went with Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider, which would, I mean, it's 1A, 1B. Like this is also something I think more people should be watching. I think everybody should. I think my co-host should watch this show. I think that they would be pleasantly surprised. It's a lot of fun. It doesn't take itself too seriously. Again, it's one of those ones where it's maybe it doesn't look like it's going to be kind of the best animated show, but it's surprising. It surprises you. So that's, I got to go with Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider for my underrated anime. Because Jay took my actual answer. So this is my backup.
It's fair. Yeah. And it's underrated because I didn't hear that many people talking about it, and it's not rated super high too. So it's that's valid. That's a good pick. These are good picks so far.
Thank you.
You could probably guess my underrated is I think Genosha should get a little more recognition. I probably had two that I thought were underrated, but no, sorry, that's wrong. My Status and Assassin is honestly rated properly. Genosha needed more people watching it, and you can kind of see it in the ratings. Like the ratings creeped back up, and I think that more people should check it out because it's genuinely kind of an impressive show. Like we always talk about Studio Orange as being the masters of 3D CG and stuff like that. And honestly, like I'd say this show gives them a run for their money. Like it looks great. It's very intriguing and interesting. I think most people would have a lot of fun watching it. Honestly, it's a very interesting show and interesting dynamic that's going on. So yeah, my underrated for sure is Genosha by Studio. Oh God, what is it even? Domerica. Studio Domerica. Yeah.
We stand Domerica. That's what I've always said.
Is that what you've always said? Okay.
Yeah, I've said that for a long time. Runners up though, Jay. Do you got any?
My runner-up would probably be Sanda, but I couldn't in good conscience give it to this show, mainly because of something you'll understand in a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
But it is a really good show, and not that many people talked about it.
Do you know what's criminal? Do you know what the number 27 rated show in terms of popularity is from last season?
What is? What?
Uma Musume Cinderella Grey Part 2. 27th in popularity. That is absurd. That is criminal. What are we doing? I know the three of us we're in kind of that sect, that cult of Uma Musume fandom.
Yeah.
Or at least we're surrounded by it. But apparently something about it is not getting people to watch it. It is behind, let's see what it's behind. Dusk Beyond the End of the World. It's behind This Monster Wants to Eat Me. It's behind a lot of shows. It's basically on par with Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider, and I think it should be far higher on that list.
It's just purely the stigma of the horse waifus. That's the only explanation I have. Is just it's just But like you'd think even the benefit of having the game come out was like maybe because it's kind of made it a little more normal and mainstream. Like we talked last week about how the Denver Broncos are seeing Uma Musume fans and stuff. Like you'd think it'd be bigger, but it's still kind of not. I don't know. It's surprising to me too.
Yeah. So I talked about this I think last week. One of my friends from high school was talking to me about starting Takapi's Original Sin, and I'm like, it's probably one of my favorite shows this season. This year, and he's like, so what's your favorite show this year? And I'm like, well,
this is an interesting question to answer.
This is a very interesting question. And I'm like, Uma Musume Cinderella Grey, and he's like, why? He just looks at the picture. I'm like, hold on,
what it was? And okay.
Well, he looked it up, and he I'm like, hold on, and I had to do that hear me out thing of
it's not that. It's not that. I swear.
It's not that. And I sent him a clip of Ogre Cap behind someone catching up, and he's like, okay, this isn't what I thought it would be.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. It's just people have a preconception.
Super cool.
Of it.
Yeah. People see the horse girls and go, I'm done.
Yeah.
They see horse girl and they see anime waifus and they say, I know what this is. But you don't.
Yeah.
You don't.
No.
You don't know what
you
this
don't
is.
know.
No.
I'm sorry.
You don't know.
I'm sorry to tell you. You don't know yet, but you will. You'll find out.
We hope.
When I get you in the chair, you'll find out.
If there's one thing you take from this episode, watch Uma Musume Cinderella Grey.
Yeah, and if there's a second thing you take from this episode, watch Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider.
And if there's a third thing you take from this season, it's watch Uma Musume Cinderella Grey.
There we go.
Again.
Yeah. Watch
anyway.
it and read the manga.
Yeah. It's a good continuing anime.
Yes.
We should. Yes, we should do continuing anime.
What is continuing anime?
Continuing anime is an anime that is continuing. So it can be a season 2 or a part 2 of the first season, you know, a show that we're still vibing with that is an established IP, essentially.
Gotcha.
It's been animated before. So continuing anime of the season for our illustrious winner, Jay. What is your pick?
Yeah, my pick for best continuing anime of the season goes to a story about heroes and villains, a story that people would not shut up about this season, and that really entertained me. And that show is One Punch Man. No, I'm joking.
It's like, what?
That show is My Hero Academia final season. I mean, come on. Just a very good final season and a final send-off for this legendary Shonen Jump battle story. I mean, I feel like everything that could be said about My Hero Academia has already been said, but if for some reason you've been living under a rock and haven't checked out My Hero Academia this season, even if it set you off at earlier on, this is a great finale to a decade-long show.
Yeah, like I debated putting it as mine too, but you obviously you took it, so anyway. But like I didn't watch a single second of it, but I just see like the My Hero Academia fans being like weeping tears of joy for like this beloved property and this like titan of the anime industry, and like it feels like it needed to be in these awards, to be honest with you. So I'm glad you put it here, Jay.
No, that's kind of why I put it in continuing. Like I feel like if we didn't, it would have been a bit sacrilegious.
Also, it's a wise move by you too, because putting it in the running for the Anime of the Year awards is quite sharp of you.
Yes, that is good. That is good, Jay. I watched a lot of continuing anime, lots of shows that continued, and I definitely watched the show that I nominated. I also watched the show Jay nominated, because that would have been my first pick as well. But I had to settle for Ranma 1/2 season 2. I guess. I don't know. It's tough. There wasn't very many continuing anime this season that jived with me. So I had to go with Ranma 1/2 season 2.
There honestly just weren't a lot of like continuing or sequels, and the ones that were kind of mocked for being bad. So yeah.
And I haven't heard anybody say anything bad about Ranma 1/2 season 2. So this is I hate to say it. I know I shouldn't admit it, but this is a throwaway pick for me. Ranma 1/2 season 2. I'm sure it's good. Jay said it's good. I trust Jay.
It's good.
To be clear, you have not watched this show, is what you're saying.
To be clear, I have not watched this show.
Okay.
The best way I can put it is it literally feels like season 1, but again. And I mean that in both a positive and negative way. If you did not like season 1, I feel like this show doesn't do anything to evolve its narrative at all to make you like gain any more investment. But I think like it is consistent in what it's doing.
Yeah.
With kind of how close out they came out together too, it just really felt like it's just more Ranma 1/2.
Yeah.
Kind of like Cinderella Grey, where it just felt like more Cinderella Grey.
Yeah. Now, Mike,
speaking of Cinderella Grey, that is my continuing anime of the season. Cinderella Grey Core 2.
No, you can't.
What do you mean, no, it's not?
You can't do that.
You can't tell me that I can't do that.
Let me explain the rules to you, Michael. Are you aware that when we nominate shows for continuing anime and new anime,
you can't overlap.
They get put into a pool for anime of the year, right? I will have you know that way back in spring of this year, Jay nominated this show for best new anime.
Taking credit. Look at this guy.
So, Michael, you cannot
part 1.
take.
I'm nominating part 2.
No.
That's different. That's different.
No, that's different. No.
To be clear, I was fully aware that Jay picked this. To be clear.
Let's rewind the tape to when Mike says, I never look. I just piss.
I have a feeling you didn't even look.
Well, you'd be right. But in this argument, no, I did look, and I'm arguing, okay, fine, I'll change it.
Yeah, that's right.
you're a couple of dirty little beautiful men, and I love it very much. So I'll change it to something else. I'm going with Spy Family Season 3. Okay. Because it's more Spy Family. It adapts, as Jay said, the best arc of Spy Family, which is Lloyd's backstory. It also, I really enjoy like the little bus heist arc as well. I found that quite fun as well.
That was pretty good too.
Honestly, there's a lot of the, like when I think of Spy Family and some of the better arcs, there's a lot of the really good ones in this season. And honestly, like just the production quality and everything stayed the same. It's still very well produced because it's a beloved show. And honestly, it's just more good Spy Family. It's kind of not a great season for continuing because this upcoming season that we talked about last week has all the good continuing shows. So
yeah, and at the same time, I feel like it's weird. One Punch Man. Spy Family Season 3 is kind of going through the same thing My Hero Academia did at this point, where like people have really fallen off of the hype train that it was when it first started, and only the like really diehard fans of this IP are really continuing with it.
Yeah.
Which sucks because
which happens with the season 3
stuff. Yeah.
But season 3, I think they should have maybe not pumped out so much so quickly. I think you gotta leave them wanting, you know.
Yeah.
I think it might have led to a bit of a overindulgence in Spy Family. So
yeah,
an oversaturation.
Yeah. That all said, I like this bit where Jay just like corrects my stupidity.
Well, it's kind of, is it a bit or is it just like it needed to be done?
It's becoming a bit. I've noticed it.
I don't know if it's a bit. It's more just me trying to help you figure out what you're trying to, what words you're trying to find.
Mm-hmm,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. I should probably like go get this checked out.
You're doing the Duolingo, so that's helping for sure. Maybe you start doing like matching English puzzles, like this one's blue, match the blue blocks to the things. Which one goes in the square hole, you know?
I don't know. We'll figure
Get some new toys in your old folks' home.
We'll figure it out.
Well,
I am so hungry, guys.
Something's you know what? Something is always new to someone.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And this season had a lot of new anime.
Oh, that's what you're doing.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. New anime of this season. So this is the big award. What show came out this season as a new intellectual property that we thought is deserving of new anime of the season? Jay, once again.
Yeah.
I turn to you.
Time.
Yeah.
Jay, is this the right way? Or is this the wrong way? No?
I'm to your right.
Yeah, you're separated by me as well.
Oh, sorry. Right. My like to you, it would be
your camera's mirrored.
Yeah.
Jay, please pick while I fix my light. I've made so error.
my new anime of the season goes to a show that I think just like every episode was a banger. I did allude to it. It kind of ended in a weird spot, but like it doesn't take away from what was already just a fun, wacky, but still very compelling coming of age story, and that's Sanda. Science Saru knocked it out of the park with this show. The idea of growing up and tackling the intricacies of getting older and the value of youth, especially in a world and a place like Japan where birth rate is declining, and taking that and going, okay, but what if youth then becomes a valuable resource? It's so creative, very smart, and I think that it really sucks that not a lot of people watch this show because it aired on Amazon Prime. There really wasn't much else that I saw while looking into this season that made me go like, no, this is better, or no, this is better. Sanda was just kind of at the top from the beginning and has stayed at the top for all the way for me.
Mm-hmm.
I think similar to Ubu Musume, just the concept might be a bit much for some people, and that might steer people away from it. But like, I agree with you. It's it's the most creative show of the season by far, just because like the whole concept and everything, every episode I watched of it, I was kind of like, I genuinely didn't know what was going to happen next. Cause it's just like, this is bad, crazy balls of the wall ridiculousness. And, Yeah, like wouldn't expect to see some ripped Santa riding around with like a motif based on Jingle Bells as he's fighting some guy who's lived through a million plastic surgeries and it's a great show.
Yeah.
Good pick, Jay.
Yeah. Thank you. But Cole, it would be next. So Cole, what is your new anime of fall 2025?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Jay. I'm glad that you turned to me and asked me what my new anime of the season is. It is, to no one's surprise, not Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider. It's actually A Wild Last Boss Appeared. I think this show is a blast. I think it's just a better overall product than Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider. Very interesting reveals made. The characters are all likable. I like the world building. It's kind of
it's
underrated
like just
part of
the
the
concept.
show.
Yeah, like the concept of how the world works is just so interesting, especially with it being a game, but like still having like a lore based around how the players worked and like played.
Yeah.
Like,
also the in-universe game is also interesting that they like in that world. Whatever. Watch the show.
Yeah, just watch it.
Just watch it.
Yeah.
Mike, actually, you should watch this one though.
I really should. I think I'll like it. It's probably one of those, every season I find that there's like a show that I'll binge like after the awards, and then I'll be like, dang it, wish that was there.
Yeah.
But yeah, this feels like that's going to be that show for me.
Yeah.
I need to watch it.
Yeah. But Mike, now you get to give us our last award of the evening.
Yes. And I'll throw out there Tatsuki Fujimoto 17 to 26. Technically, it's like 8 new anime. Technically. But it's also just one anime at the same time. And I think it was just like a very like interesting watch. It was a cool concept to adapt like in the Star Wars Vision styles, like just a bunch of like standalone one shots and like to kind of put the effort into them that they did. I thought it was really well done. And again, just like similar to like we were saying with Sanda, where like every time I was watching an episode, because it's Tatsuki Fujimoto, I had no idea what was going to happen next at any given moment. Like you could kind of guess, but like, you know, that he's Tatsuki Fujimoto and he's a man who once ate his goldfish after it died. You know, like this is a man who pretends to be his sister online, who he doesn't have a sister. And it's just, it's like, this is a madman. We're looking into the mind of a madman and we're seeing it animated well. And it's a madman with an eye for cinema as well. So it really kind of helps watching it, seeing it animated. And Tatsuki Fujimoto 70 to 26 was a blast for me. And it's my new anime of the season.
There we go. There it is.
There we go.
Any runners up before I finally wrap this award show? I've already mentioned my runner up in passing.
I feel like we kind of talked about them in the underrated and most fun a little bit, but like Ganoja for me would be my like runner up, I'd say, just because like it was it's in a tier below Fujimoto, I'd say. So
probably for my runner up, it probably would have been A Wild Last Boss Appeared, just because like it was genuinely really good. Beyond that, probably nothing really much. Yeah, there wasn't really like, and this show was kind of underwhelming when it comes to like new shows. There was nothing that really like.
It's a pretty down season for like
a little bit. Like Sanda was kind of, for me, the big highlight of the season, and then everything else was just kind of whatever, I guess.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of stuff that was just kind of all right, you know.
Yeah.
Or like just good.
Yeah. I think realistically, like in terms of new shows, I don't think anything else we would have picked would have been like in contention for anime of the year when people vote.
Yeah.
So
that all said, we have nominated in every category different shows all year. Four seasons. 4 seasons of awards. What are we going to do with those now? Mike, what are we going to do? What are we going to do with all of them?
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take all of them and I'm going to tabulate them. I'm going to write them all down on a piece of paper, on a piece of loose leaf with a nice Sharpie. and then I'm going to put them all in a little ballot box. And then I'm going to I'm going to throw that in the garbage, shred it, because who uses paper anymore? What are we doing?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to use a Google poll, and I'm going to make a big poll. I'm going to make a big form, and we're going to tabulate our AniPro annual Weebies awards, because now we have all the nominees. Because every time we nominate a show during our season of awards, it goes into our pool for the yearly awards that will come out in a couple weeks, really. Oh. Just around the corner. Just before Cole goes to Japan, I think we'll have the results out. So to be clear, Mike's going to make a Google document that will list all of the shows. What are we going to do with that document, though, Jay? Like, what happens next?
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to post it basically everywhere. I think it'll be in our Discord. It'll be
we want it widely available
elsewhere. Yeah. For all of you to go and check out so you can vote, because now the awards are out of our hands. It is up to you to decide from our nominees what the best anime and characters and other things that the other categories are. What the best of everything anime related this year were. So please, now that at this point it should all be done, we should have all of our links to everything. It'll probably be in the description down below as well. So if you want to vote, please head down to our description, click that link, and place your votes. And stay tuned for the AniPro annual Weebie Awards, where we announce the results and crown the one and only anime of the year, among others.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
If you want to do that, like Jay said, you can do that immediately. And if you don't want to do that anyway, because why not? Go vote. Voting's good. You should vote for this. That is all done. Okay. 2025 over. It's over. Now we can start looking forward to 2026. I have some homework for you gentlemen and the listeners, actually. We have an anime review coming up next week. That is Elfen Lied. Elfen Lied,
God.
Controversial anime that we need to watch. We've got upcoming anime reviews as well, now and then, here and there, which I've heard will give me depression, which helps wanting to watch that. Neon Genesis Evangelion after that, which was the winner of our listeners' choice poll. Our next manga review is Black Torch. We are going to be reading all of that, which is 19 chapters, right?
Yes,
all of it.
God, good. I got it right this time. So look forward to that as well. That is all of the housekeeping, I think. Let us know in the comments below what your anime of the season was. If you want to go through the whole list of awards, let us know what you would award.
I love when people
everything.
do that.
It's a lot of fun to look at everybody's input on that. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to another episode of AniPro. If you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe, leave a review, tell a friend about us. If you really like us, why don't you consider supporting us on Patreon like these lovely people: Mr. Family Guy 36, Elijah Wood, Braindead P-Dog, Peach, Frama, Kratos, Just Juz, Mogmog, Uncle of Light, Zaffron, Genus 26, and new patron, Taco. Thank you, Taco. Sounds delicious.
Sounds delightful.
By supporting us on Patreon, you get access to all sorts of perks, and it really helps out the show. We're also on social media at AniProPod, and please join our Discord community to keep up with us and other listeners. It's been a minute since I've done this. I will take the reins. I will lead us in a round of bye-byes. Thank you so much for putting up with us for another year. We appreciate you. We appreciate anime. And I appreciate my co-hosts, and I hope they appreciate me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mostly.
Emphatic appreciation. Anyway, bye-bye.
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 Bye-bye.